Hey, how's it going, fellow fantasy football owners? Welcome to week 10 of fantasy football. I'm your host, Hussein the Brain. This is going to be our last week for the Pick'em contest where we give out t-shirts. If you win this week, you get a t-shirt and an ebook. So go ahead and play our Pick'em contest on fantasycouch.com. My best pickup for this week is Mike Goodson on the Carolina Panthers. With D'Angelo Williams and Jonathan Stewart hurt, he's probably going to be the starter. That's what they already told him. So I have no idea how he's going to do. More than likely, I'm going to have to start him this week as well. I guarantee he's going to get 43 rushing yards. I know that's not saying much, but we got to just see how they do. The Panthers are one of the worst teams in the NFL. And, this guy has a chance to showcase his skills, so let's see what he can do. Another player to watch for is Clinton Portis. Let's see if he gets back on the field. People expect him to play. We'll see how Shanahan uses him if they split carries with Ryan Terrain. So just keep an eye on Clinton Portis. He might be somebody to pick up as a backup running back. For wide receivers, I got another long list. So here's my list. My best pickup for this week is Nate Washington on the Titans with Randy Moss there. Going to draw a lot of attention away from Chris Johnson and Nate Washington. Also, Kenny Britt's going to be out for a while. So he's my best pickup this week. Steve Johnson's a good pickup with Roscoe Parrish out and Ryan Fitzpatrick throwing the ball a lot. He's going to have a good week 10. Lee Evans, the other wide receiver on the Bills. He's number 3. I also have Mike Sims-Walker. It's tough to predict these guys on the Jaguars, how they're going to do, but he has a great matchup for Week 10. Mike Thomas, the other receiver on the Jaguars, another good pickup. Jacoby Ford on the Raiders. Now, he's on bye, and this is a really risky pickup. But I think he's going to be good, and he's ranked even higher if your league rewards return yards and return touchdowns. For number 7, I have David Nelson on the Bills. Not going to be a great pickup. Probably not going to get you a lot of touchdowns, but somebody to consider in PPR leagues. Jordan Shipley on the Bengals. Not the main option over there in Cincinnati, but he's worth considering. Blair White. This is a pretty good pickup. I probably should have ranked this guy a little higher, but He's not. He's definitely not the first option on the Colts. With Austin Collie out, Dallas Clark's been on IR, and now Anthony Gonzalez is on IR. They have a lot of injuries. They have some injuries in the running back position as well. So he's bound to get a couple targets thrown his way. And the last waiver pickup I have for wide receivers is Anthony Armstrong. Not a big end zone threat for the Redskins, but He's pretty good. He's one of the main options over there after Santana Moss. Anthony Armstrong's worth considering if you need a bye week fill-in for Week 10. I've been telling you guys this before. I'm going to say it one more time. If you got Lance Moore, this is a good week to trade him. It's even better week to trade him now that he's on bye. And if you really need to find somebody solid to start for Week 10, a lot of must-win situations for fantasy owners this week. So if you trade him for somebody who's actually playing this week, that can be a good trade for you to get you in the playoffs. Now for quarterbacks, pickup of this week is David Garrard. He's set up with a great matchup this week. He should have a great week. There's always a possibility that he flops and pulls a David Garrard, but he should be a good pickup. For my second pickup this week is Vince Young. Now, it's not guaranteed that he's going to start. I expect him to start for Week 10. And with Randy Moss on his side, this is a great pickup to have, a great backup quarterback to have on your bench. The best passer rating in the NFL as well goes to Vince Young. For number 3, I got a tie between Mark Sanchez, Sam Bradford, and Josh Freeman. These 3 are really good quarterbacks for Week 10 and beyond. For number 4, I have Troy Smith on the 49ers. He got the nod for Week 10 with Alex Smith out. It's best to wait and see how he does and see if he gets the starting role. But some of us don't have that luxury and need to find a quarterback right away. Well, he faces the Rams and he can have a good game. Really risky pickup right here, but he can do good. And my fifth quarterback pickup for this week, my final one, is Matt Hasselbeck. We don't know if he's going to start for sure. He just came off that concussion. But he'll be a decent pickup. Hopefully, if you really need a quarterback, Matt Hasselbeck is there. It's my last quarterback pickup. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you check out our site for our IDP predictions. And what Sid says, check that guy out, man, with this crazy stardom sit 'em list. Peace.